Okay, so we just saw women, right, have these possibilities, this new sexuality. More women have access to jobs than we've seen before. I should say non-agricultural labor, because women of color are stuck in jobs that they don't want in terms of sharecropping and domestic labor. But we've seen more possibilities in non-agricultural labor for white women. And then the Great Depression hits. So we're going to see women are going to be among the first to lose their jobs. We're going to talk about this idea of pen money and the idea that women, they just have jobs to, make a little extra money for their family, which we know is not true. If women are working, it's because their family needs the income. But this myth, and we're going to see that women's lives in the now in the 30s are going to look more like the lives of their grandmothers, like the lives of their mothers. We'll talk about the household economy. Now they're having to do more with less. Look at this recipe for mayonnaise cake, which I'm sure you're all going to want to try. We're going to look at this iconic image, Migrant Mother. I'm sure when you see it, you're going to recognize it. It's whenever there's anything about the Great Depression, that image is kind of always thrown up. And we're going to talk about that in the ways in which it contributes to a shifting consciousness about how people think about the role of the government. And you also want to think about the fact, too, that comes out of showing a mother and how different that might have been perceived, or even if it would have been acknowledged if there had been a man in that picture instead of a woman, or even a man alongside a woman. So it's significant that it's only her in that image. And then we're going to see when FDR is elected into office, his wife Eleanor completely changes the role of First Lady. You're gonna like Eleanor. We've got some fun video clips, some really fun stories about her, and we're also going to see in terms of civil rights, she's pretty awesome. So we've got a good story in there with Mary McLeod Bethune, and then I also put Bethune here on the outline because she's significant in this period. Frances Perkins is also significant. So we're going to see some new possibilities for women in this new deal, but I also put a question mark, like, is it a new deal? Because we're going to see for women of color, it's not always a new deal for them. So we'll discuss some of that in the lecture in terms of trying to figure out who this benefits and who it does not. Okay? If you have any questions, leave those in the discussion board, send me an email. Take care.